look. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Come on in. Hi, Sheila. Come on in, family. Welcome, 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 welcome. We got two lives going on here today. We're here live on Facebook, Only the Sams, and we are here live on YouTube, which is All Right Sams. If you have not, hi Lashana, how you doing? If you haven't gone over to the YouTube channel, All Right Sam's, go over and subscribe. Hi Keto, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's the proposal? We about to talk about it today. The proposal, the proposal. Any of you, has anybody watched the show Harlem as y'all are coming in? Y'all come on in, come on in. Have any of you guys watched the show Harlem? So I have, hey, I have watched, I haven't watched a full season, um, but I will, okay? Um, but the show, I was online today and I was watching the cast of Harlem and I really got excited. I get excited when I see the cast of Harlem. And one of the reasons why I get excited is because I know one of the cast members have had experienced one of the cast members in my lifetime. You know how you meet people for a season? And so in one of my seasons in life, I was able to spend some really cool time with Grace. And uh, hey, Teresa. So Grace from Harlem, which is her last name is Byers. I had the privilege of meeting her. Hi, Rodolpha. And she actually, when I was pregnant with London, hi Angie, when she was pregnant with London, she came and stayed at the house. And hi Nino, how you doing? What's the topic? The topic is I'm talking about the proposal. This is about the proposal, okay? And we go you know how I do. We start one place and we going to go different places. So I don't know if you know the cast of Harlem and one of the proposal to me one of the cast members, hey Reed, how you doing? One of the cast members is somebody that I hung out with for a period of time. What's good in the hood? And Grace from the show Harlem, she was also in what's the other show? Cookie. The whole Cookie. What's the name of that show? That it's not Power. It's what was she in Power? It's the show where there's Cookie. What's that show? I cannot remember. Oh gosh. With Cookie and the whole thing. Anyway, if y'all watch Harlem, the cast of the show Harlem, her real name is Grace. Cooking with cooking with Kyla, not cooking with Kyla, cooking with Kyla. I have never seen that live. I just know the song. That's great marketing. I have never seen this child this young lady's live cooking with Kyla, but I heard about her. See, I'm kind of like in the loop, out the loop. I'm in the loop, out the loop. Okay, but let me get to the point. The reason why I titled this The Proposal, Empire. Thank you. Yes, she was in the show Empire. And we had the privilege of hanging out for a period of time. She actually stayed in this house here, but the house looked different when I was pregnant with London. And this was before she got married. And this is before she got on the show Empire. She actually was into theater and we had a great time. We cooked together and we talked and hung out and life, the way life will change and turn and all that other stuff. Then after that, her life like just blew up. You know what I'm saying? She got casted on Empire and then, hey, Captain, that she got casted on Empire and Sky's the Limit. Now she had a proposal in her life. One of the cast members from Empire proposed to her, and now she's been married for a couple of years, and then she has a baby now. And I remember being pregnant and hanging out with her, right? So your memory jogs you. Then so that's the one cast member in Harlem that their new season is out. Then I was watching the whole one of the cast members, I believe, just got married. She had the proposal. The other cast member, which is Megan Good, she's been proposed to by the whole Jonathan Majors guy. She used to have that husband, and they wrote the book called The Wait. And so she waited on God, and God did his big one, and she was married for a couple of years, and then now they divorced, and then she got into a relationship with this guy who she says is the love of her life. Now, I know there's a lot of controversy surrounding this proposal, right? People weren't feeling like he was real. They were feeling like this was maybe a publicity stunt or whatever it is. But nonetheless, the proposal happened, and now they're engaged. Okay, is it Almira? Of course I can say your name. How you doing? I said your name. Say my name, say my name. Over on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let me not forget that. Subscribe to the channel. Okay. Push that notification button, and also leave a comment down below and let me know how you feel about this content and these lives that we're doing every day. My fam's in the building. Make sure, I hope that all of you guys are subscribed to YouTube as well. Okay, so Medina. Okay, Medina. Said it. I said it. I said it. I said it. Okay. So, and then the other cast member talked about her proposal, but it wasn't really a proposal. She's an artist, right? And as a publicity stunt, she put on a ring, and she has a song. Hi, Ashtink. She has a song out. What's going on, Ashtink? She has a song out, and she felt like people love to talk about love, right? And they love to talk about relationships, and so she felt like it was good to talk about. And so one thing I've never discussed and is my own proposal story. Okay, so some of you guys might not know this part of my life. Okay, so I'm married. We've been married. We've been together since 2005. So this is our 20 years. Hi, Tamiko. But I had a whole life before my relationship with my husband. So I was coming out of a relationship. And so I would, what I think what you call a runaway bride. So when I met Terrence, hi Takesha, I was really happy just to be around somebody that I felt had good energy, that was positive, that had fun, and I was very much interested in that. And so we were hanging. He was doing his thing. I always say he had a very colorful life. Are you on YouTube? Yes, I'm on YouTube as well. So he had I'm looking at both phones. So guys, if I'm looking from side to side, it's because I have two devices. Hey, Takesha. Yes. Hey. Yes. So I would say, when you meet people at a certain age, when you meet people at a certain age, people have a life. Okay. I had a life. He had a life. Okay. I wasn't pressing him for anything. I just wanted to have a good time. And I don't mean I just wanted to be intimate with somebody and that's the kind of good time. No, I just wanted to have fun. Okay. And he was fun. And to be honest with you, 20 years later, he's still a lot of fun. So when we got together, I didn't press him for anything. I didn't press him for marriage. Now, commitment, yes, because I told him I was I was vulnerable. Okay. So when you go from one relationship to the next, You tend to be vulnerable if you did not wash off the last relationship. Um, D'Amico says you're amazing. Oh, thank you. And a good mother. Thank you so much. D'Amico says I can find no one. I'm independent and all so hard. Okay, hi Paulette, how you doing? Listen, Anthony says I'm back. Hi Anthony. Hi, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So I can't stay. Okay, just showing love. Thank you so much, Takesha. Thank you for coming on and showing some love. Okay, so listen. So I was not pressing him for a relationship. Yes, marriage. I didn't even. I wasn't pressing for that. Okay, I was just saying, hey, if we're gonna hang out and spend time, then it's important. Hey, Ashley, you're over here now. Cool. It's important for me to not play any games. I told him, and I don't know if this is the right quote unquote thing to say, but I was vulnerable. I said, I'm vulnerable and I ain't got time to play no games. So you seem like a brother that has had a life and still has a life. So we just gonna take it easy and have a good time. Did you get anything for Christmas? Yes, I did. I did. As a matter of fact, I still got my Christmas decor up. Hey, Paulette. Hey, Miss Paulette. What's going on, Miss P? So we dated and we're hanging out and we're having a good time. And this is so we were in the apartment and like basically we spent our whole relationship together. So I left New York and I came here and we were just dating, but we were in the house and I said, well, if we're going to work on a relationship, I'm going to have to be in this city. So literally we've been living together our whole relationship, like dating and everything. We started living together before we even like solidified a full commitment because we were just trying to figure each other out. Now, would I suggest that to anybody? No. Have I told my daughters that? No, I haven't said this. What's going on, Shamaya? Okay. So we were figuring out, we were hanging out, we were dating. Okay, so then we moved from the apartment, he bought a house. So we were still hanging out, dating. Now, this is just a couple of months. So I contributed because I'm hanging out in the house, not to say that we're getting married or anything like that. We talked about marriage one time when we first met, our first date, and we talked about what our weddings would look like. Okay. So that was it. I wanted a beach wedding. He wanted a beach wedding. He wanted it intimate. I wanted it intimate. We found some commonality and some common ground. And I was like, cool. But then that was it. Because mind you, at this time, I feel like I'm the runaway bride. Okay. So I'm starting to like him. I'm like, oh, I really enjoy spending time with this guy. We're having a good time. We're doing $25 dates. We're driving in the city. We're up and down DC. He's fun. I'm laughing. My last relationship was cool, but he was very serious. Okay. He was just very, like the topics were always serious. Okay. And so although we had good times, it was a little heavy for me. Okay. And so I love that we kept it light. Okay. And so then I felt like, oh, Terrence is pretty dependable. He's a guy who keeps his word. Oh, I really enjoy this. All right. Hey, Nina, how you doing? I'm really enjoying this relationship. As long as you keep it 100 with me, I keep it 100 with you. We still continue to have a good time. So let's be on our good time movement. So we plan to have a housewarming. So he bought the townhouse because he was getting out the military. He bought the townhouse. I just contributed. You know what I'm saying? And yes, people will say, oh, you're going to contribute something and you don't have a serious commitment. I can't explain to you why I did what I did. I just did what I did. I did my part. I'm living in the house. I want a little bit of upgrade. I contribute. I'm living in the house. Okay. I did what I did. I don't have any, I don't have any like rules on that. Like at that point, I wasn't living with rules. Obviously, I wasn't living with rules. What are you talking about? Because I just came in here. I'm talking about the proposal. So this is we're all right, Sam's, or only the Sams. We are a family, and I'm just talking about how my husband proposed to me. Um, and what inspired this conversation, those who are just now coming into the live, what inspired this conversation is watching Harlem. And I don't know if you guys have watched Harlem. The cast of Harlem was on the Sherry Show, and I happen to know one of the cast members. And I will say no, in a brief season. She actually came and hung out at our house. So you kind of know them a little bit, but it's not like we continued on in that friendship. It was for a period of time. My husband knew her friend, and so they came and hung out with us. And so I had the privilege of hanging with her, uh, and didn't know that she was going to become this big star, although she already gave star quality. She's a sweet person. She already gave great energy, and like life is about to be great. So I'm not surprised when I saw her on the big screen. I was like, oh, she looks familiar. Then I was like, oh, that's Grace. Oh my gosh. She reminds me of my sister. So her and I had that conversation that her and my sister look alike. Anyway, needless to say, talking about hey Nina, talking about the proposal. Hi Candy over on Facebook. Okay, so what's going on, Candy? So all right, so we plan to have this this housewarming. Okay, so that we got the house looking really cute. We're really excited about life, and I'm really excited that I am not putting any labels or pressure on our good thing. Okay, because we got a good thing going on right now, and I am not about to press him about nothing. I'm having a grand old time. I'm having fun. Okay, I'm having fun with this guy. But I have to admit that I was feeling like I really could see myself doing life with him, but I wasn't allowing myself to get that far in my mind. Sometimes when you've been through some bad relationships, or some relationships that don't work out, or they don't really fit you, sometimes the disappointment of it all, you kind of decide. Like for me, I decided that I was going to do relationships different. Okay, just to be honest, I was like, I'm gonna do it differently. I'm not gonna get all caught up in whatever. I'm gonna trust my gut. I'm gonna trust my intuition, and I'm not gonna hold on to anything that's not for me. Because guess what? In the end, if it's not for you, it's going to be whack. I can't say it any prettier. It's gonna be whack. It's gonna be corny, and you're not gonna enjoy it. Guys, make sure you share this live out, and make sure you react, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, so we are now at the stage where we're inviting people to come to this housewarming, and my mother lives in Florida, and so she said she's gonna come, and my mother usually doesn't have time for a lot of things. And so she says she's coming. She's bringing her best friend. I was like, cool. Friends are coming, and so we're excited. The Terrence's mother also says she's coming, so we're really excited. But she is not able to come at this time, so she wasn't able to come. So we're here. We have a DJ. We're cooking. I'm busy. So anytime there's a party, I'm like just in it. Okay, I'm in. I'm focused. I'm entertaining. I'm make sure people feel good and feel right and all that other stuff. Okay, so Terrence is trying to get my attention, and he's like, "Hey, come dance with me." And I'm like, "Hey, you don't just see me, I'm busy, I'm cooking, I'm putting this food, I'm making the pasta, I'm putting it in the pans." He's like, "Hey, just put that down for a second and come and dance with me." So everybody's out in the backyard. This is May. All right. So it's warm. The DJ's playing. And so we're dancing. And I am drifting off. I'm thinking, I'm saying to myself, my gosh, it's okay. I'm doing good, Candy. It's okay. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna dance, but I'm busy. Don't you see me? I'm entertaining. And so I'm not present. And I'm dancing and I'm dancing. And I hear him talking, but he's talking really low. And I'm not understand. I'm hearing him, but I'm not like I'm there with him, but it's kind of like, I'm there, I'm not there, I'm there, I'm not there. But I start to hear him really profess his love. And I'm like, oh, he's so sweet. He's so sweet. Hi, Alicia, how you doing? I'm like, oh, he's so sweet. He's so sweet. This is great, So, um, so he starts to talk, and then all of a sudden the music starts to get lower, and he gets on his knee. Now, mind you, people, it's not been a year. Hi, Felicia. It hasn't been a year that we've been together. This is maybe 10 months. Okay. So I am not thinking that I wasn't thinking he was about to propose. I didn't press him for it. We only discussed marriage at one time. Thank you for the stars. Um, we only discussed it on our first date. Hi, Jet. What's going on? What's good in the hood? Oh snap. So I'm like, okay. So because we never talked about it. Thank you, Jet. Thank you. I appreciate you. So because we never talked about it, I'm saying to myself, wait a minute. He's getting on his knees. So now my heart is racing. I mean, it's going fast. Now it's going fast. And I'm saying to myself, and all I'm saying is, and we have this on video. I wish we could find it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my, like that's all I kept on saying is, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's all I kept on saying. Now, the issue with this is that he had a conversation with his mother, and he told his mother he was proposing to me, and he said, his mother asked, had you had a conversation with her about marriage? And he said no. Like I said, we only talked about like an ideal wedding on our first date. We had never talked about marriage. We didn't talk about how we felt about marriage. We didn't talk about what our ideal marriage looked like. We didn't discuss any of that. Why? Because at this point, I'm the runaway bride. You don't say it, I don't say it. We don't have to talk about it. Okay? So all I'm saying is, oh my God. Oh my God. And so his mother says to him, suppose she says no. And he never thought about that. Like, y'all ain't never talk about marriage. Suppose she's like, no, this is not happening. I'm not interested in getting married or whatever. And so when I'm saying, oh my God, and I'm not saying yes, everybody's first reaction, or I would think most of the time, is yes. We're waiting for this day. Yes. I was in shock. I was like, oh my gosh, it hasn't even been a year. Oh my gosh, what's happening here? Hi, Amy. What is happening here? Like, you really proposing? Oh my gosh. And of course I said yes. But I'm going to tell you, for the next 3 days, hi Pam, for the next 3 days, I was in a daze. First of all, I wasn't going to leave him hanging like that. And to be honest with you, I couldn't see my life without him. I just had to get over myself and thought process and things about marriage or maybe the confinement that we I thought marriage would bring and my past relationship stuff and all this other stuff and really embrace that, hey, here it is, that the person that can't I can't imagine my life without him has proposed. And this time he not playing, because we haven't even hit a year. Okay, we haven't even hit a year and he proposes. So I'm like, well, when you know. And so I said yes, and here we are 20 years later. Okay, so look, I just want to talk to you about proposal and what the actual definition of proposal is, right? A plan or suggestion. Felicia, how old are y'all? Felicia, you don't know how old we are? Felicia, 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 you should know how old we are. You should know how old we are, Felicia. Is this, oh, hold on, let me make sure it's the same Felicia. This is my grandbaby's mama. That should be that. Just want to make sure it's the same Felicia I know. We are okay. So I'm 49 years old, guys. No, when he proposed. Oh, so think about it. So when he proposed, so we're talking about 20 years ago. So what? 30? Yeah, like 30. Oh, okay. I'm about to say now, you should know how old we are, Valicia. You family. This is Sun's mom, everybody, on Facebook, guys. Sun is our grandson. And so that's Sun's mommy. I want to say, you don't know how old he is. No, just, okay. So I digress. Okay. You over there trying to have me tell my age. Do y'all know my birthday? Listen, my 50th birthday is next week. The girl is about to be 50. Okay. I digress. Let's talk about proposal. A plan or suggestion, especially a formal or written one, put forward for consideration or discussion by others. Okay? A plan or suggestion. Thank you so much. Thank you. A plan or suggestion. It's especially a formal or written one, a proposal, putting forward for consideration. So it's like I'm putting in front of you what your life could look like. Okay? The proposal. The action of proposing a plan or suggestion. Okay, so hey Sandra, how you doing? So the thing about a proposal is that marriage is one of the biggest things, because now you're connecting your life to somebody, right? But proposal is like putting forward. I am suggesting what life could look like. I am suggesting a plan. Other instances, people might not be in a relationship, so the proposal might not be important in relationship aspect of it, but the proposal of a plan. Okay, so when I proposed, right? I pitched a show idea. It was a proposal of what I felt like I could bring to this production company. When you apply for a job, it's a proposal. When you get up on these social media streets as a content creator, you're proposing the idea of, hey, the content that I'm bringing you can be great for your life. The conversations that we have, it's a proposal of something. So really, the proposal is really, really a big thing. We don't realize how big a proposal is or how important it is, because it's the foundation. It's that thing that comes right after the thought. It's that thing that comes right after your imagination. Then it's like now it's the plan. Now we're going into action. And so I said, you know what? It's very interesting that all these cast members have had a proposal of some sort in life. And I know in life, right, there are going to be times where we propose something. Hey, how about I come over and we hang out? Hey, how about you have me pick you up some food? Hey, how about you go out on a date with me? Hey, how about, you apply for this job? It's suggestions. It's suggestive. And so, I was like, you know what? I really want to get on and kind of give my proposal story, um, and kind of spin it in a way where, yes, relationships and a proposal can be the biggest. It's going to be the one of your biggest decisions in life. Who you connect your life with. It's going to be one of the biggest things that you do. Like marriage and who you connect your life with is one of the biggest examples of how God loves his people. Murdoch says, evening, what is the topic of conversation? The proposal. It's talking about the proposal. And in this context, I'm kind of sharing my story about how I was proposed to. But really, that was the biggest decision that I made in my life. Like this is 20 years later. Understood. Thanks. Yeah, no problem, Murdoch. No problem. So this was the biggest suggestion that was ever made to in my life. Like it was a big suggestion. A big suggestion. You think about how many people have had proposals and they made the wrong choice. And so I was looking at my girl Megan Good, and I'm thinking about when she was married to her first husband and how we thought that that was the best proposal. They had the best love story. And so when they did not make it, and I remember they actually came to my church, they had a book, The Wait. And so they were promoting their book. And so I remember seeing her, in person, her and her husband. I was like, oh, that's making good. Oh, you get excited when you see people that are out in the public eye and you get to like glance, even if you don't get to say a word to them, I actually got to see you in person. That's very exciting. I don't know. Maybe people might not be excited or impressed. I was excited. She looked amazing, right? So when it did not work out, everybody who was invested with this proposal, like, some people like their hopes and dreams were gone. Like, man, if they didn't make it, and then she got with Jonathan, is it Majors, who just came off of a scandal, right? That, he was all in the courts, and she stood by her man. I'm standing by my man. I'm standing by my man. And now he's proposed to her. And this suggestion that he's proposed to her, like this, like, hey, I'm thinking that we can rock together. I'm thinking that us getting together is a good idea. Okay. I'm thinking it's a great idea. I think that we could do life together. Is this a good decision or not? Sometimes you take on somebody's proposal, you take on their suggestion, and they can steer you in the right way, or they can completely steer you in the wrong way, but only time will tell, right? And are you listening to the people around you? Like, I have had friendships, and I've seen great relationships. Like, I've gone to great weddings, and I've seen it, and people that have great, the proposal worked out for them. Then I have a couple that when Terrence and I have, like, if you've been with somebody a long time, you're gonna have your ups and downs. So in our tough moments, this particular couple was there for us. Okay. If you're in a relationship, have you a good uh, circle of wisdom that can help you through hot stone that can help you through things. So this particular couple helped us through a dark time in our marriage, right? And so they didn't make it. They were married before us. They were part of our marriage. They were like part of our marriage group. And when they didn't make it, we were devastated. We were completely devastated because they were our people. They're who we sat with. And so sometimes the proposal is a good thing for the season, right? But it doesn't always mean that it's forever. Now it's very hard for me because once I'm connected, like we all here are fams. Guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, all that other great stuff. We are growing here. We growing. The family is growing. Okay, we growing. And so we're gonna keep it real. So just get used to us talking about a subject and philosophizing around it. Do you speak Spanish? No, no habla español. Muy poquito, very little. I only know a few words. I wish I knew Spanish. I'm gonna learn. Don't worry. Okay. So we were attached to them. Okay, we were attached and we were devastated. But their life had to go on. There was another proposal that was made. The proposal was, hey, the suggestion was, this is not working for us anymore. I think that we should part. Whether people are attached to it or not, people have to make the decisions that help their life out. Whether the family, the friends love it or not. And so I just wanted to get on and really talk about proposals and how people really suggest things in your life. Like what do people come around and suggest for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, are they suggesting good things for your life? Are they proposing good things in your life? Is your team and your circle around you proposing great ideas? Are they proposing like things that will propel you? So I would say, I used to think that I was really wise, right? And I had wisdom. I had to practice wisdom very early. But what I recently came up with is that I'm a good suggester. I don't have the answers. I don't have the answers, Sway. I don't have the answers. But I will suggest some good things. And so I pray for good suggestions. Like if good proposals in my life, because they're going to be proposals that might not do you any justice. Okay? The enemy makes proposals. We see that now in the world, that all these contracts and proposals and all these suggestions, come to the party, come hang out with me, come sign on with me. That they're not all good. Some you invited me to the wrong party and now we here. I don't need you to propose some crazy things in my life. I talked about this yesterday with Wendy, having a good team. Like that really kind of goes for us and the proposals that we make, the people that we choose to have around us, the things that we accept. You know what I mean? And so I had to evaluate where I am in life and how many proposals that I took on. How many things that I said yes to, right? You can make your own proposal. Let's talk about that. Felicia said, amen, Sister Sam's. Say, hi. You can make a proposal to yourself. You ever hear the people that said they go on and they marry themselves? Oh, I'm marrying myself. That that's not a good suggestion. No, you can be good to yourself. Don't marry yourself. Okay, because now you just claiming that you're gonna be alone forever. You don't have to be alone forever. And I don't say that you have to be married or you have to be in a relationship, but don't accept things that you really don't want. I was just talking with my friend Denise, and she was telling me a scenario where most of the time we're afraid to say what we really want. Foolishness, exactly. Like don't propose to yourself. Make good proposals, but it don't have to be I'm gonna be by myself forever. I'm marrying myself. I'm marrying myself. No, be good to yourself. Be good to yourself. Propose that you have a good day. Propose that you have a good life. Propose that God is going to bring and you're going to accept, because there could be good things that come into your life, but you don't accept it, right? And then there are things that could come into your life that are not good and you accept it. So it's really like being making good suggestions for your life and those people around you, making good suggestions, putting good things out there that help somebody's life. Are you introducing people to good things? Are you proposing good ideas around people? Are you proposing great aspects of your life? Thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? Are we proposing great things? And so I just wanted to talk about that. I wanted to talk about the proposal, okay? The suggestion, the plan. And I think it's very fitting for where we are in life right now. Um what's the plan for your life? What's the proposal that you have for your own life? And so I was kind of like having a conversation with my sister and also Denise, and I've realized that I have come in contact with really great people. Um, you guys are our fams, and we so love y'all. And I have had the privilege, because I think that because I'm in the I have loved the entertainment space, that the people that I encounter, for some reason, whether or not I knew that they were in entertainment or not, for some reason, the people that come in my path are people who I've met before they've actually gotten really, really big. And it's like, oh, what is this? What is this um like path that I take, that I meet people on the journey, and then they blow up big, and I can say, oh, I knew them when. I knew them when. But and really, I've had to get comfortable with telling my story, because um you just never want to be a name dropper, but the experience that you've had really kind of like, if you take each moment in your life and people that you encounter as a suggestion for your next step, like then you would treat the moment even better. Like if we kind of like allow moments to kind of pass by us. You know what I'm saying? We let moments just kind of do its thing. Like it's like a moment, like, and we don't really know the impact, and of course maybe we don't even appreciate it for what it is at that moment. So if we could take time to realize that even this moment right now is a moment that we should appreciate, a moment that we should not take for granted, a moment that really we do the best with this moment, what it can bring later on. So I just wanted to share that with you. I really enjoyed the interview with the cast members. I really, um, it's interesting to see when you get a good cast, how things can flourish and how life can flourish. And if you keep going, you can be on the train to success, or the train to happiness, or the train to love, the train to understanding, whatever that thing that speaks to your soul. Because everybody's different. They have different goals. Some people want to be an engineer. Some people want to be a doctor. Some people want to be in entertainment. Some people want to be a chef. Everybody's path is different. And when people, when like when the dots connect, how beautiful is that? But just know that every moment is a proposal for the next moment. Every moment is a proposal for the next moment. And so I pray that you say yes to the right proposal. You say yes to the right things, okay? To the things that are right for you. What's right for you is not going to be right for me, right? What's right for me is not going to be right for you. But if you choose the path that really feeds your next step, feeds your next step. So, just a recap of the other night, my daughter proposed to us that she wanted to play basketball. And I talked about this on YouTube the other day. And they are in the championships now. Now, mind you, London, y'all know the fams know she's an artist, but she wanted to play basketball. She proposed to us the idea of her being a basketball player. Now we knew she had no she still is understanding the game, but we said yes to that proposal for her, and now she gets to experience being on a team. Now she gets to experience working hard. She gets to experience the highs and the lows of what the game brings. But it was a great proposal because I believe that it's teaching her some foundational things that she might not have gotten if she wasn't on this team. And so look at life as a big proposal. It's just not just the wedding proposal. Okay. It's just not the proposal of, will you spend the rest of your life with me? But it might be this proposal that has come to me. Will it affect the rest of my life? So say yes to the right things. Hey, Terrence. I was just giving our proposal story. Hey, Clint.
Okay, go ahead, give it to him, baby. Give it to him.
I'm already 45 minutes in. 47 minutes in. So basically,
I don't want to interrupt this good story.
no, I already told the story.
Oh, okay.
I've already told the story. Do you want to give your take on the proposal?
On the proposal?
Yeah, because I was just wrapping it up, but since you're here, I was talking about.
What were you talking about?
I was talking about giving them the definition of proposal, and it's a plan or suggestion, especially a formal one, a formal or written one.
Really?
Where you going to? Well, he got to settle in a little bit. While he's here, I was about to get off, y'all, but we might as well stay on just a couple of more minutes, just to get a little bit of his take on the proposal. But he is to catch him, he's not a fly-by moment. He really has to think through some of his things, but we'll see. We'll see what he has to say. But what do you guys think? I've been talking.
Woo!
What do y'all think about this whole proposal? Have you been proposed to?
Come on now. You better say that, CC.
See. Have you been
I have.
So okay. So Terrence has been proposed to. Not me. He proposed to me. He's talking about somebody else.
Yeah, I've been proposed to. Back in the day. It was
Felicia's on.
Who?
Son's mommy.
Oh, son. It was beautifully awkward, I guess. Because I feel like, look, that's my thunder. Don't you take my thunder, right? But anyway.
I proposed to you one year. We were already married.
You proposed to me?
You don't remember the time we went to the Chinese restaurant? It was one of our anniversaries. I asked you, would you marry me again?
Oh, did you really?
You don't even remember.
I don't. But that's so sweet.
I did.
What did I say?
I don't know. We ain't get married again. I remember.
Hey, man.
You're just being honest. What did you say? You must have said yes because I'm still married to you. Because if you said no, you ain't gonna marry me again.
So speaking of that, and I'm not gonna hold y'all up in your lie. So do you guys feel as if, let's just say someone proposed to you, but you don't want to get married? When should you do? Should you accept it, or should you just say no? I can't do it.
Well, no, well, so let me just give you some insight.
That's
Because
I want
well, then answer.
answer that question. Why are you giving me insight?
Sir Adam, husband seems like, oh, Sir Adam, come on now. Don't read that. Sir Adam, come on. This is the family here.
Oh,
Okay, this is the family.
yeah, he's just talking.
Sir, okay.
That's
so
my
listen.
question.
So listen.
Why are you doing that? I'm trying. Go ahead, man.
Okay, the question is, okay, this is Facebook, this is YouTube.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, all right. No worries. No worries. We family over here. This is how this is the we love we it's all about love here and positivity. Okay? So listen. Okay, no problem.
Listen. So the question is, if you were proposed to, and you did not want to get married, how do you deal with that?
Mm. Thank you. I appreciate that. He said beautiful,
Yeah,
beautiful couple.
I can't read these eyes right here.
He
These eyes.
can't read what's it's a beautiful couple.
Okay.
Okay. So listen. Hi Arville, how you doing? So this is what basically
What we saying? What we doing?
so people are coming on now. I'm more on so
I have
that
to
you
go
can
to
ask the
I have to
question.
go to the take my car to the shop real quick.
Okay. So listen, what I'm basically saying to everybody is that we're talking about the proposal, and I was talking to them about the cast of Harlem and how everybody came on with their proposal story today on one of the shows.
Yeah, who?
Their proposal stories.
Who?
The cast of Harlem. There's a cast of Harlem.
What is the cast? Is that like a
It's a show.
movie?
It's a show.
And it's called the Cast of Harlem?
No, it's called Harlem. But the cast,
Okay.
the people that are, you know what the cast is?
I know the cast. I thought the whole show was called the Cast of Harlem. I'm like, who is that?
No. Hi, Bridget. Hi, Arville. Hi, Marsha. So listen. So what it is that Grace, who stayed here at the house before,
Oh yeah, Gracie
she's on the cast.
of Harlem.
Yep.
Oh,
Megan Good.
oh, the Megan Good show.
Yes.
Ah.
So they were
okay.
talking about their proposal, and Megan Good has now she's she was with that other guy. Now she's been proposed
He
to
proposed to
the new guy,
Oh,
right? But I was talking about how important it is. Like proposals are not just marriage. It is a series of suggestions that either you bring to yourself or people bring to you that really help your life or kind of propel your life. So you want to have good proposals,
mm-hmm.
good suggestions for people around you and for yourself, because when you accept a proposal, it really can dictate the rest of your life. And so I was talking about our proposal story and how I kept on saying, oh my God, remember? Oh my
I remember
God,
that.
oh my God. But that was the best it was the best suggestion that I accepted in life.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Canary, just came on. There's a cast. Yeah, the cast the cast the cast of Harlem. He's smooth though. Yeah, he's smooth. He's smooth. You
Who?
smooth.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank
So
you. I'm gonna take that as a
yeah,
compliment.
yeah. So basically, oh, thank you for tagging. Hey, Arville, thank you for tagging everybody. Okay, so basically, I'm about to wrap up this live, guys. If you have not watched the replay, please go back and watch the replay. I went through the whole proposal story, but basically, my whole thing is I was really inspired by them talking about the angle of the show and when they were promoting their show. But the angle is that they all been proposed to in some sort of way. One person got married, one person about to get married, one person had a proposal. And I get attached sometimes when I see people that, oh, I've met them, I've known them, or whatever. It even is that on Netflix? Harlem, I think I don't know what is it on HBO? I don't remember. I'm not certain or if it's on Netflix or not. But if you Google it, you just put in the cast, put in Harlem, and it'll. Oh wait, it's Prime. It's on Prime, I believe. Prime, yeah.
So if you were proposed to, but you did not want to get married, How do you deal with that situation?
Oh, so if you're proposed to and you don't want to get married, how do you deal
How do you deal
with
with that?
with that? Thank you for the compliment. She said you got. They said he said, "Damn, you guys look good. Are you models?" Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So he's curious to know if you've been proposed to in a relationship and you don't want the person, how do you handle it? You should change careers. Thank you. Oh,
Listen, put it out there.
The
Come on.
the flattery works all day long.
Put it out there. Go ahead now.
Thank
Put it out
you.
there. Hey, how do you deal with that? Because that goes into our proposal story.
Yeah.
Because before I proposed, I was nervous. Like, okay, I called my mom and I'm like, yo, I think I'm ready. I think I found the one that I really can see her having my children, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I said, Mom, I'm ready, but I don't know if she's gonna say yes or not.
I told y'all that. Uh-huh.
But she was like, boy, you know she gonna say yeah. I'm like, I don't know, Mom. I don't know. So
Sir Adam says just say no to the other person.
really?
So
So here's why. Here's why. Because when I was proposed to, right, I didn't want to make the person feel bad because you have to consider that it takes a lot of courage to even get to that point where you say, hey, will you marry me, right? Whether that's a male or a female or whatever. And normally when they do it in front of friends and family,
mm-hmm.
right? So this is just me, right? Just me. Like, so when the proposal happened in front of friends and family, I can't say no, right? I just think that's insensitive. So I gotta say, me?
Wait. So when you were been proposed to,
I was proposed
before
to.
us, I know you didn't say no.
No, man, I couldn't. We had like 100 people out there. What you want me to say? No?
Wait a minute. I never heard this story.
So you gotta let me finish the story.
Oh wait, this is
you
breaking.
Let me finish the story.
Hold on, let me clean my glass. This is breaking news, y'all. I never heard this story before.
You can't say no in front of all these people, these friends and family. I think that's insensitive. I think that's bad timing. So I think if you care about the person even a little bit, I think that's a little disheartening, right? So when I believe that when they propose and you're like, I don't know, I ain't trying to do that. You still in my thunder. That's what I do, right? So let me tell you the story.
Well, Sir Adam said my ex asked me to marry her. I just kept ignoring her until she stopped asking.
That's funny.
So Facebook family, Sir Adam on YouTube says my ex asked me to marry her. I just kept ignoring her until she stopped asking. Funny.
I'm assuming that's why she's your ex, huh? You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. So Terrence,
you gotta let me finish the story.
Wait, hold on. I just have to clarify something.
What you clarify?
You said I heard before that you said that somebody proposed. I didn't know there were people around. They did it in front of people?
Yeah, man.
Oh, well, let tell me the tea.
Yeah, man.
But that goes to show you that you. Okay, so go ahead, tell the story now.
He proposed, and I was like, oh, for me. Woo.
You were excited?
No.
Oh.
But you can't. You gotta understand. This person built up all of they focused on it. They had the intentions. They had the friends and family around. They had the cake. They had someone sing to me. The lady sang to me, right? And they set the whole stage. And
the lady who proposed to you sang to you?
No,
she had somebody?
She hired somebody to sing, right?
This is the first time I'm hearing this story, y'all. Terrence and I have been together 20 years this year, and I've never heard this story. Oh my God.
That's because every time I try to tell her, you keep stopping me and taking it over here. So I'm going to tell the story today. I'm going to tell it. All right, I'm going to tell it. So the lady...
Before you tell it, hold on. He said...
I got it.
No.
I'll tell y'all later.
No. But Sir says, I finally said yes. Now we are divorced with 2 kids and 7 years later. Okay, no, you got to tell it. You said yes. And got divorced. Lord have mercy. Okay, now go ahead, Terrence. Okay.
You sure?
Yep.
All right. So anyway, so I'm gonna make it quick before she interrupt me again, right? So the young lady proposed. I felt as if I could not say no in front of everybody. I thought that would be rude. So, but that was my thunder. Like I'm like, yo, if I'm gonna get married, I had it in my mind exactly what my proposal would look like. So I'm not gonna let you steal that from me, right? So she proposed. I said yes, thank you. Gave her a kiss and a hug or whatever. Later on that night, right? Later that night, I told her, yo, I'm not ready to get married. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate the gesture, but that's actually my thunder. I promise you, whenever I'm ready, I'll let you know. But so I told her I couldn't get married privately, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I said yes publicly because you come on, man. Like, how do you tell somebody no in front of all these people, right? And I just, man, that's embarrassing. Like I said, if you like the person even a little bit, I don't think you should take them through that type of embarrassment. So I said yes. I gave a hug and everything. But later that night, I'm like, yo, you can't do this.
But let me ask you this.
What you go ahead?
Did you say no because she proposed and you felt like that's something that you should have done, or you said no because you couldn't see y'all being married?
I think it was a little bit of both, right? One, I just felt this is just me. For you to be that bold to step out there and take my thunder, that's my thunder. That's what I do.
Wait a minute.
You ain't gonna jump out there and try to oppose me in front of all these people. Yeah, you know me well enough to know that's my thunder.
No, but okay.
I'm just telling
what your heart said. Like, would you?
Say?
When I'm saying, would you have proposed to this person at some point? Like, if they never did that.
If they had never stolen my thunder.
Is that really does that really matter? Does that really matter?
To me.
Oh, okay.
It matters to me. I can't speak for everybody else, but it matters to me. So, would I have? I was young, right? Okay. I was young. So forgive me. I had all these things in my mind of exactly what my wife would look like, where she would be from, what age I'll be when I got married, right? I had all of that in my mind. And so that was way before I was ready. It was before I was ready.
Hey, April.
So
the person had they were marriage material.
I think she was married. She's a very nice young lady. She's married. She's probably married to somebody. She's marriage material, but at the time, you got to remember, I was fresh in the military. I was like early 20s, and I knew I wasn't gonna get married in my early 20s. Nah. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So no. Okay. That's how that was. But the point I was trying to make is that I believe that if the answer is no, I think it's embarrassing to tell them in front of everyone.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah. I believe you say yes, thank you, whatever. Mm-hmm. Later on, when you're alone, just share with them your heart. Like, yo, really, I'm not ready. I'll let you know. I have an idea of what I would like it to look like when it happens. I would like to propose to you. You know what I'm saying? I respect you. I don't want you to have to propose to me. I will propose to you. Mm-hmm. And that's how I did. That's how it is, man. Well. But I knew, because when I saw you walking down the stairs.
He gonna make sure we get off this live and make sure he put it back on me so I don't be asking him no questions. So who was this person that you were gonna
when I saw you, I'll never forget. We were in the townhouse, and you came down the stairs, and I saw you, and immediately I said, "Yep, that was it."
Wait, so when we moved, because I told him about the townhouse, how we went from the apartment to the townhouse, and then we were planning for a housewarming.
Correct.
And you and I had never discussed marriage.
Correct.
Y'all cracked me up. We had never discussed marriage. We just talked about wedding. That was our first date. Mm-hmm. We never talked about marriage. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't thinking marriage. And
Right.
so it wasn't until we got into the townhouse that you started thinking marriage.
I think prior to getting in the townhouse, I said, I think I kind of like this girl. You know
Well,
what I
of
mean?
course, because I was
I
living with
think I
you.
think I got, well, I think I kind of like. I might want to keep her around a little bit. You know what I mean? We go, yeah, she alright. Yeah, she alright. Right. And so when we got in the townhouse, you was walking down the stairs, bang, 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 and I was like, because kid you not, I can't make this stuff up. In my mind, I envisioned being able to see, like, I knew that God would show me who I was supposed to marry as she walked down the stairs. I knew that. And it's so funny. I was telling this one girl, I was like, I don't see you walking down the stairs. She never knew what that meant.
I wouldn't have known what
I
that meant.
know, but I know
Bonjour.
that I had to be able to. It was a image in my mind that my wife, like it was just, I would know when I see her walking down the stairs, I will be able to see it. And you walk down the stairs, and I was like, wow,
Mm.
wow,
Wow. That's
wow,
that. I mean,
wow.
that's very interesting
I,
and
al-
unique.
I always
I don't think I've ever heard that
was
like
walking down the stairs, man.
I never heard somebody say like their confirmation was I know God will show me
Yeah,
this in this way.
yeah, I knew that. I knew it.
Because technically we had two stairs moments. When we
Yeah,
first linked up, I was
yeah.
walking down the stairs.
But when you was walking down the stairs, and we can tell y'all that story a little later because y'all have been on here a long time.
Uh-huh.
But that's my wife thing. You see what I'm saying? I
That
was
was
like,
lust.
yeah, I was full of lust. I was full of it, child.
He was fresh.
Oh, yeah, man.
That was a lust moment.
Yeah,
That was
I was full of it.
this is the Jack Sam's 20 years ago. The 20 year ago Jack Sam's.
My. Yeah. But when
He
I
was
saw her, when I saw her
lustful.
walking down the stairs when I first met her, it was lust. But after a while hanging with her, I'm telling you, at the townhouse, you came down the stairs and I saw it, and I was just like,
Ashton said, "Hey, extra tea."
wow, hey,
And I don't think I've ever heard that.
no,
You never you see if you have conversations. I'm glad we came on this live and I talked about proposal because I don't know that story.
mm-hmm.
I don't. There's two stories. You see, you better find out who you're in life with, doing life with. I never knew about. I heard him say people have proposed to him. I never knew the story. He didn't disclose
Yeah,
that,
man, yeah, they want to marry
and I
me.
did not know that there were people around. I thought it might have been just a conversation. Hey, I want to marry you. I didn't know it
Well,
was like a big
that
to
happened
do.
too. That happened too.
Well, one day you're gonna have to get on and tell your stories.
No, I'm saying it was that. So,
And boy, do we have stories.
man,
We like I said, we lived life before we met each other. Okay, so we got some stories. I wasn't expecting him not to have a whole life. As a matter of fact, I couldn't help but to know he had a whole life. He had a very colorful life, as a matter of fact. I was like, I'm not playing with this guy. I'm just gonna have fun. Because I'm just gonna have fun. I'm not this guy. I'm too vulnerable. I can't do this with it. I just can't.
oh,
The famous word. So here's the thing. So here's the thing. So here's the thing. So when I met this guy, and
wow.
I really did not even know. I was completely unaware that he was going to propose. Completely. Because number one, like I said, he had a colorful life. I just wanted to have a good time. I didn't want him to play with my heart or play in my face and none of that. I was too vulnerable. I was too vulnerable to even get involved that way. I didn't have the energy. Sometimes you just don't got the energy. You done been through enough. I was still young, but you done been through enough in life that you're like, listen, I am spent. Okay? Period. I am spent. I ain't got time to be playing no games. If you just want to have fun, if you just want to hang out, I am fine. I'm a person that have had a lot of guy friends in my life, so we could be friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you didn't. It's not like you had to be like. If I don't want anything that's not for me, okay, I didn't want anything that wasn't for me. So if you're not for me, then then maybe it's a friend situation. Until I got the confirmation that, hey, you do want to do life with me, and we good. You know what I'm saying? And thank God it turned out. That proposal turned out. So you gotta make good proposals in your life. And you have to say yes to the right situations. And that's all I can say, guys. I am not gonna hold y'all up anymore. Thank y'all for hanging out. We're gonna further this conversation because I feel like I'm just clicking. Is this clicking bothering y'all?
Yeah, baby. It's
I've just been clicking through I've been clicking the whole time.
The whole time.
I think I've been clicking the whole time.
See, they put the thumbs up.
They put the thumbs up. That was this.
No, that wasn't you.
No, the thumbs up comes because you put your thumb up.
Oh, stop playing. Did you have your thumb up?
Yes, my thumbs is always up.
Your thumbs are always up.
Cause wow, we all right, Sam's.
Wow.
It's true. Cause I always see that comes up.
All right.
All right. Anyway, guys, we gonna roll out of here. We gonna come back. I definitely I really have been enjoying that pop the balloon type thing. So we're gonna come on and we're gonna review that pop the balloon, and we're gonna go through some of these people processes of how they choose. And I think that would be pretty cool to do that here on these lives. So we'll put it up some sort of way, and we'll kind of react to, like, I think they should choose this one. I think you should choose that one based on their answers, and see if we're choosing, if we're accepting the right proposals in life. We could do that for relationships. We can do that in business. We could do that in friendships. We could talk about that. All right, guys. So we'll come back. Those of you who are watching the replay, go, hey, make sure you like and share this out. Those on YouTube who have just been coming on the page, and you just getting introduced to us, we're all right, Sam's. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave us a comment, press that notification bell so you get notified when we back on.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
So we'll come back and chat it up. All right. I hope that you enjoyed the story time
Come on.
and the proposal that I was inspired to talk about. But I think this is going to lead to other things.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, y'all have a good day.
See y'all. Gotta go pick up the kids now. But you gotta tell me the rest of the story, because I'm excited about it. I mean, I'm not excited that somebody proposed to you, but I'm excited to get the tea.
Hey, no, I'm gonna give you the tea.
See y'all. Bye,
tell
Felicia.
you
We're gonna
all
call you.
about
We're gonna call you
it.
and talk to Sun.
I'm gonna tell you all about it. Yeah.